Hey everybody, and welcome to an unboxing video of Fit to Print from Flatout Games and AEG. This is a new release from them, and you might recognize them from games like Cascadia or Calico or Verdant, and they make these really solid, interesting, easy to learn, pick up puzzle games. And so when they put Fit to Print up, I was really enraptured by this Ian O'Toole artwork with these like kind of woodland city folk. It really reminds me of BoJack Horseman, if anyone's a fan of that show. And this was developed by Peter McPherson, who you might recognize from another popular AEG game called Tiny Towns. And so there's a lot of interest going into this, and I was excited when this showed up a few weeks ago. So I thought it would be fun to go ahead and unbox this and just kind of take a look at what is going on in Fit to Print. This is a real-time tile laying game. You can see here very much that kind of newspaper, woodland creature theme here. And so, you know, I've been looking for a real-time game for quite a while. You know, it's a divisive mechanic, but I feel like if someone was gonna pull it off, it was gonna be the Flatout Games folks. And so, after reading through the rules and all that good stuff, I thought it looked like a pretty good fit, and I'm excited to give it a try. So here we are unboxing the Kickstarter edition, but Flatout Games is pretty good that I think there's a couple of promo packs here, but other than that, there's really not too much difference with that and the actual retail edition if this does end up making it to retail. And so I think they're pretty good about making a nice equitable game if you get it on Kickstarter or not. Here are some of the promo cards that are going to be the exclusive portion of it. Here we have a nice rulebook here. Nice, almost looks kind of like a newspaper here. And let's see, here we have all of our tiles. So I believe that the kind of theme slash kind of push of this game is that you are this newspaper reporter and that you'll have all these face down tiles and you're kind of real time drafting all of them to fulfill different conditions here. So you can see we have a couple of different player markers, as well as all your different news stories, images, advertisements, all that good stuff here. This is another kind of interesting, cool gimmick that they have here, which are these news desks that you kind of build, and they're kind of like player board as you play along. So I like having a cool 3D kind of element to it. I think that's really cool. So we have a couple of trays of different tiles here. We have a bunch of different scoring pad sheets. Another cool thing, I think all the Flatout games have nice little scoring pads, which I always appreciate. Here are the actual player boards. So you can see every one has kind of a different newspaper here, the Evening Hoot, the Chestnut Press. So you can see for all your different players. I think that these two sides, I'm guessing that this is maybe like for different difficulties. You can see they're a little bit different on this side versus this side. It looks like this one maybe has more of a restriction of where you can place it versus this one maybe is any place on this board here. So you can see you got a couple of these guys here. Ooh, this is this plays up to 6, I believe. So you got a good amount of player boards here. I like that this is also a game that, again, plays up to a good amount of players. So that's another thing I was looking for. A lot of tile laying games sometimes feel a little long in the tooth if you are playing them with a number of different people. So I'm hoping the real-time aspect of that will alleviate that a little bit. And here's a little pack of cards here. I know that there's a little bit of asymmetry, I think, depending on which kind of like reporter you're playing as. So we can open up this pack of cards real quick and take a little look. All right, so we have our, all right, nice, always appreciate that. Reference cards for everybody here, and you can see here, this is some of the asymmetry that I was talking about, where there's some different player powers depending on which press pass reporter you're playing as, which is cool. Also, a couple cards here, I believe, so each kind of Friday, Saturday. So this is played over 3 rounds, and then there could be some special conditions for each of those days, and that's what this deck of cards is. Where is that little? So the promo packs here, you could see there's a couple of breaking news cards, some extra tiles, and then just some rules. So this is the standard deck, and then there's a couple of extra cards here that you can add in with that. A couple good amount of bags here, that's always appreciated. but the majority of the game is going to be these tiles that you're playing with, the player boards, scoring map, and the deck of breaking news cards. These cards feel nice. The cardboard, we can just pop one of these guys out just to kind of take a look. The artwork on these is great. I know it's probably hard, they're fairly small here, but I really enjoy the individual artwork on all these guys. It looks like some Sound of Music stuff going on here, but really pleasant, funny artwork on a lot of this. And again, it really gives me BoJack Horseman vibes, which I really love. So that's pretty much it. You know, these games, the flat out games usually run pretty lean and really just to the point. And so there's really not a lot of fluff components here, which I appreciate. So, all right, that is what we got for Fit to Print. Real-time tile laying game. It can also be played turn-based, or it can be played solo. So I'm excited to try it in a bunch of these different modes and let you guys know what I feel about, you know, which way it plays best, player count, all that good stuff. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing for more unboxing and board game discussion videos. Let me know if you got Fit to Print. Have you played it yet? What do you think? And if there's any questions about what's in the box or the game, feel free to let me know in the comments below. But as always, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.